In this video, we are going to use this tool called Loop to visualize how browser executes the code with the help of call stack, web browser API, callback queue, and event loop. So this tool is very similar to how we used JavaScript visualizer to visualize the execution context of any code snippet. So this tool is called Loop and the name comes from event loop. Here I've also opened console, so whenever you're executing the code, you'll see the output here. So let's go ahead and start running the code. As soon as I start the code, I'll just pause it. The reason I paused it is because here line number 11 got executed and we can see that function got added to call stack. So call stack will execute the code, and as soon as the code is executed, we'll see the message 1 inside console. So let's resume it. And we can see the message 1 inside console. After that, line number 12 got executed, and here the function wait will be added to call stack. What is function wait? Inside function wait we have set timeout. Set timeout is a web browser API, and inside set timeout we are calling console log2 after 4 seconds. So we'll resume this, and what we will see is the function set timeout got added inside web browser APIs. And here it will take 4 seconds, and after completion, it will go ahead and wait inside callback queue. So we'll resume it. And here you can see after 4 seconds, this will get added here. At the same time, what happened is the second function, wait, got added to call stack. And because the function wait is using set timeout, and set timeout is a web browser API, it got added here. And after 4 seconds, it will again get added to callback queue. And that is what is happening. Wait again, here it is waiting, it will come and wait here. So now what you can see is at this point of time, the execution from line number 11 to 15 is over, and we can see 2 messages here, 1 and 3. So here all 3 function was waiting here in callback queue. As soon as call stack got empty, event loop took the first code from callback queue and pushed it inside call stack. And here we can see that being executed. So as soon as you resume it, you'll see the message 2 will get printed from anonymous. That is what is happening. Then event loop will put another code here, and you can see 2 again. And for the last time, it will happen again. And what we can see inside console is the message 1. We are seeing the message 3, and the message 2 is coming 3 times because we are calling function wait 3 times. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to run the whole thing again, but this time you're just going to take a look at by yourself. Now anonymous will get added here in callback queue. Event loop will keep putting the code from callback queue to call stack. It will get executed, and here inside console we can see the message 1, 3 and 2 3 times. So in this way, what we saw is using this tool we can understand how web browser APIs like set timeout goes into web APIs, and after completion it waits inside callback queue, and only when call stack is empty, the event loop will take code from callback queue and put it inside call stack. So in this way, we saw that this tool can help us visualize how different elements inside the browser like call stack, web APIs, callback queue and event loop interact with each other to execute a code that is synchronous and asynchronous in nature. So you can just go ahead and play around with this code. So that will help you understand the execution of code in a better way, and it will also help you visualize how these things are working inside the browser. And once you can visualize things properly, you can understand the code very easily. So please go ahead and put some random code in this tool and try to run and see what happens in specific conditions.